right, listen up, listen up, listen up. Tonight is the big... Ain't ready, MP.
Welcome, everyone. A little extra excitement for you tonight. It's the first game of the NBA Cup. Brian Anderson, for both teams, this is the first game of their NBA Cup campaign. The goal is to make it out of the group stage.
Yeah, BA. 4 teams in each conference that make it. It's the 3 group winners plus a wild card. So also keep in mind, point differential could be a key in advancing.
Well, guys, you can't look at this team and not get into the topic of MP. He's been a very vocal and driving force for his squad, and he's made it known that he's got his sights set on winning the NBA Cup this season.
You gotta love how that just ramps up his teammates, the coaching staff, and even us at the broadcast table. But seriously, I'm gonna be looking at how tough each of these group stage games are for MP. He and his guys aren't the only team with their sights set on the NBA Cup this season.
Here's the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Inside, they have Giannis and Turner. Then there's Quentin Grimes. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Miracle Man in at the point. And let's check in with Allie. She's got the latest on MP.
We know this team is coming off of their championship season led by MP, but he's not letting that coast over into this season. MP told me, quote, "It's a new season. We're not letting up. We are just as hungry for that next ring as we were for the first one." Guys, they are motivated.
Absolutely. They're hungry for seconds. All right, thanks. Grant, just an unprecedented season for MP, as he was able to win Rookie of the Year, Most Valuable Player, and he got the Finals MVP.
Yeah, a trifecta for the ages, achieving a feat no one in this league's long history has ever before accomplished. We're entering unknown ground, eager to witness the marvels he'll accomplish over the full course of his career.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You take a look at the Kings. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
When I look at the Bucks, they've had a cold stretch and are desperately looking to end their losing streak. You can bet tensions are high in that locker room.
The Cavaliers again cannot hit. And last season for MP, making all defense second team. The recognition coming for his play at that end of the floor, Grant.
Yeah, that's serious business. A top 10 defender in the league. The voters acknowledging his commitment to locking it down.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected cam?
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
It's stolen by Garland. Mitchell up top. Can they get it? It's Milwaukee with a rebound. They went to Cleveland for their last meeting with the Cavs, came out with a victory.
And in the last meeting, they were the better defensive team. They were the disruptors, causing turnovers all over the place.
That was the key factor, and it has to have a carryover effect. You get in a team's head when you cause them to make that many mistakes.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Merrill's checked in. Milwaukee also changing it up. Bobby Portis comes in for Turner, and it's Rollins in for Grimes. Cavaliers trail by 13. Merrill outside. To the inside. Garland. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Looking for a high percentage shot. Garland wants the best look he can get.
And the Defensive Player of the Year for 2025, Evan Mobley. What makes him so formidable, Grant?
Well, you know, he has a similar physical frame to Hall of Famer Kevin Garnett. Long-armed and athletic at 6'11". And the intangibles are all there as far as timing and IQ.
All right, I'm told we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, joining us now with the latest news. Shams, what's the update?
Thanks, Brian. still early in the season, but the 76ers aren't wasting any time on personnel changes. They haven't been shy about looking to add another proven scorer to their roster, and pulling the trigger on a Zach LaVine deal gives them the precise type of score they hope will round out their offense. LaVine has shown time and time again that he will always be a factor on the offensive end.
Good stuff there, Shams. Thanks for keeping us in the loop. Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Al Horford's checked in for Allen. Tyson comes in for Hunter. And Donovan Mitchell is subbed in for Merrill. Cuts off the pass. Bogdanovich from long range. Knocks down the triple.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Cavaliers trail by 15. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, Miracle Man in the last time out against the Cavaliers just played phenomenal. He dropped an amazing number of points and was locked in from distance. It was impressive, and he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
Allie, great info there. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
6 on the shot clock. It's the mark. Smith with the rebound. Pass to Bogdanovich. Now Portis. Bogdanovich on the wing. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the three.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell.
Yeah, another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves really bad.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks out in front by 19 going into the break. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Bucks.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
Precious Achiuwa is out there with Al Horford. Then it's Donovan Mitchell, and it's Wesley in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Portis gets the bucket.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Pass to Miracle Man. Back to Portis. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Wesley, pass to Horford. And here's Mitchell. With the drive, uses the glass on the layup.
Oh, that motor on Mitchell just speeding right through his shot.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. For the Cavaliers, Merrill comes in for Mitchell, and Garland is subbed in for Wesley. Milwaukee also changed it up. Antetokounmpo is checked in for Sims, and Prince is subbed in for Rollins. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Garland. And Giannis throws it down.
Got to appreciate the decisiveness of Giannis, rolling with purpose after setting the screen.
And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and of course, controlling the boards.
And rejected. Merrill outside Achiuwa, takes a 3. It's hauled in by Miracle Man. Miracle Man's got his 4th rebound in this one. And for the very first time in his career, last season, MP cracks the All-NBA first team That's a big deal, Grant.
Yo, no doubt. All-star is nice, but when you're in that first five, number one at your position, that is top of the line.
Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave the team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Allen, he's checked in for Horford. Evan Mobley comes in for Achua. And Hunter's subbed in for Merrill. Milwaukee also changed it up. Turner, he's checked in for Portis. Kuzma comes in for Prince. And it's Grimes in for Bogdanovich. Here's Mobley. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
And the shooter had very little space on that attack.
Okay, look out!
Man.
Wow!
And showing the point guard instincts there. Boy, Giannis can make it look easy.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Giannis Antetokounmpo is embracing his emotional leadership role. He said, before I was really serious and quiet. Now I'm more vocal, smiling, having fun. It carries over. I love to lead by example, but I know that my voice carries a lot of weight. Back to you.
It sure does. Allie, thanks very much for the report. And down it goes. 2 points.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Garland, the pass to Allen. They double team Allen. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. To the middle. Oh, deflected and stolen by Mobley. Hunter on the wing to end the cold spell. Cleveland again missing.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
And Miracle Man gets it to go. And MP was first team all-rookie last year, Grant. What a start to his career.
Yeah, I was on that night.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with zero pressure as they hold on to a 35-point advantage. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. More 2K action in just a moment.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us.
This is a finely tuned offense. They're pushing the action while staying disciplined.
Yeah, their scores are in the right places.
And let's move to some recent news. And that is going to do it for us.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Taking a look at the Bucks. At the forward spots, we'll see Kuzma and Giannis. Then there's Miles Turner. Then there's Quentin Grimes. And it's Miracle Man in at the point guard position.
And you got to be right up on Mitchell or else he will punish you right off the catch.
Here's Miracle Man. That one falls. Miracle Man's got 31.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Yep, that one's good.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Garland for three. It's another three for Cleveland.
For a guard like Garland, hitting threes unlocks the rest of the floor.
You can tell this team really relies on Darius Garland on the offensive end.
And that's because he offers options. Garland can make plays for himself and others. So you never know if he's going to make that nice pass or that nice shot.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
That is powerful.
Oh, yes! And he jams it home with authority.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Garland finds Mitchell. Puts it up. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Mitchell's got 7 points.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Miracle Man drops in the 3. Man, how about the start to MP's career, Grant? Winning Finals MVP last year.
Yeah, well, the last time we saw him, MP was lifting the Larry O'Brien and Bill Russell trophies. MP finished that first year in style. And let's see what he's got for an encore.
On the
oh my
hey,
goodness!
How
Wow.
about that?
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Mobley outside. Back to Mitchell from deep. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
Miracle Man can't get it to go.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Oh, and Turner with a block.
A ferocious shot blocker, Turner provides a sense of security to the rest of his teammates.
Hammers the lob through.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Mobley outside. Back to Garland. Shot to stop the run. It's hauled in by Miracle Man. Miracle Man's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
And he drives in around the back and lays it in. Nice. Miracle Man's got 46.
Talk about style points. I think the fans will remember that one.
Garland, no good.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you've got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
From deep, Mitchell. Rebounded by the Bucks. There's 57 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Mitchell, and he drops it in from the low post. And that's now 9 points for Donovan Mitchell.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
And then Turner with the dunk.
Too easy for Turner. The defense has to put up more of a fight around the rim.
And it's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds now. He's still feeling it. Miracle Man can't get it to go.
Defense got to roll the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Kuzma against Hunter. To the wing on the left. Garland for 3. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. And they're up an insane amount going into the break. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And here's Milwaukee now. We've got Donovan Mitchell. Achua is out there with Al Horford. And it's Wesley in at the 1 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. And remember, tonight's win means they're 1-0 in the NBA Cup. A great...
I'm here with MP, fresh up. I came up big on the boards. Brian, back to you.
All right, Dominic, appreciate you.
Hey, how you feel about that pregame?
What's up, everybody? It's your boy MP, and I'm here.
Everyone, welcome to our broadcast with a twist on tonight's game. The season just getting going still. How quickly, Greg, can teams gel together and become one?
It really depends on the makeup of your team. How many new guys are on the roster? The style of play. Do the new additions have any previous chemistry with some of your players?
Well, for MP, winning the NBA Cup has been a point of emphasis for him. And tonight's game is huge to reach that goal.
It is, and I'll say this, every game in the Cup is a big one. Remember, just 4 teams in each conference advance, so you cannot afford multiple losses. MP will need to be on his A game every game to win it all.
So here is Miami's starting group. Keldon Johnson is out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then it's Mitchell. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Ware in at the 5 down low. Now let's check in with Allie and see what she has for us on MP. Allie, take it away.
Well, no surprise, MP is on a mission to bring home the NBA Cup, telling me I want to be a part of a winning legacy. That's my main goal in any competition I'm in. Victories come first. All the individual stuff comes later. Guys?
Hey, thanks for that. No, we sure wouldn't. This guy is all in for sure. And here is Mitchell, following the 3 from Miracle Man. And for all of you magazine fans out there, MP's going to be gracing the cover of the next issue of 2K Magazine.
Not a surprise to see him on there the way that he's been playing. I'm sure there'll be a large write-up of MP as well. Always fun to see a different side of MP when he's off the court giving those interviews.
So it's Miami now, following the bucket by the Bucks. And a wide open look for Hero. And the 3 off target. There's the triple. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And here is Mitchell. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Ware with it. He's against Turner. Shot clock at 6. Shots good by Hero.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
And the responses often come from the three-point line. That's just today's game.
5 of 5 to start. I think he's in the zone.
Pass to Mitchell. Back to Hero. Now Ware. It's up a 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Oh, man, off to a terrific start. Yet to miss with 6 made buckets.
Here's Hero. And it's Miami with another.
Yeah, Tyler Hero always under control in the mid-range area of the floor.
Last year marked the first All-Star appearance for Tyler Hero. Tim, he clearly is the pride in Milwaukee, one of the great high school players from that area.
Well, Kevin, he has finally put it all together and taken his game to the next level. Not just scoring, but also creating.
And here is Johnson after the 3-pointer from Miracle. Here's Mitchell, kicks it out to Johnson. There's the 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. They are a hot team right now. 7 consecutive wins. And looking for number 8 tonight.
And we're seeing just how good this team is when they're firing on all cylinders. The way they're rolling right now, this winning streak could go on for a while.
And here are the Heat now, following the 3 from Miracle. On the wing, Jaquez. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Well, that's one thing about Jaquez. He is really competitive. Comes back with the answer at the 3-point line.
Miracle Man, good.
That's a straight points coming off the trip.
Johnson outside. Here's Hero. Plenty of space. And it falls over the rim and in. Hero's got 7 points.
Well, he is always looking for his own shot. Hero rising up and knocking it down.
Can't complete the alley-oop. The Heat trail by 9. Mitchell passes to Hero. Back to Mitchell. Has to Ware. Intercepted. Now the Bucks moving it up. Now Turner. And it's slammed in by Turner.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Bucks lead by 11. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Milwaukee.
They look to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
Rollins is out there with Miracle Man. Then there's Bobby Portis. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Smith in at the center. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Well, Miracle Man in the last time out against the Cavaliers just played phenomenal. He dropped 50 points, and he was red hot from beyond the arc, raining down a ton of threes. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
Great stuff, Allie. He was in attack mode all night. We saw that really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
Making a change here. Sims is checked in. Just about halfway through group play. Here are the NBA Cup standings.
Well, this competition has been really fun to watch. Some great games thus far. It feels like every year the NBA Cup just gets better.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Rollins with the bucket. Rollins got 4 points in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range. And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Miracle Man, covered by Mitchell. There's a screen. Pass to Miracle Man. 5 on the clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. The shot by Rollins, no good. And so Powell will bring it up for Miami. It's a 16-point game. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Milwaukee team. Hero from long range. And Jovic gets it to go.
And that is what combo guards have to do in this league. Tyler Hero can score it, but he can also run your offense.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. So both teams making some changes here. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that have been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
On the wing, Johnson, covered by Giannis. Ware controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Ware's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Hero. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Mitchell outside. Johnson for three. Nope, not that time. Nothing for two from the field. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, well, the Bucks want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So taking opponents out of transition, making it a half-court game, allows us to be a big basketball team. Back to you, Kevin.
Leveraging all that size. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
And maybe the most bankable play in this offense. Antetokounmpo on the roll with the finish.
Pass to Hero. Shoots it. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. 9 points for Tyler Hero. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. A wide open look here for Kuzma. And the three ball is good.
And he's what I call a prepared shooter. With strong fundamentals, Kuzma is a capable threat from the perimeter.
Hero passes to Johnson. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Giannis. Milwaukee leading by 19 points. Pass to Turner. Turner with a screen on Mitchell. Back to Turner. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Turner's got 4 points this quarter.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
And so it's Milwaukee sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
It's classic Showtime. The way they're running the break looks like the 1980s of the Lakers.
And this score reminds you of and shifting our focus. And that is a wrap.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Miracle Man having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half. They've got Keldon Johnson. Mitchell is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Khalil Ware. And it's Jaquez in at the small forward. Hero from long range.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact. And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, it's simple math. You've got to limit teams to one shot on your defensive end and then give yourself extra possessions when you have the ball.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Hero kicks to Heat moving the ball around. Outside, Hero.
They started out this half ice cold, 0 for their first 3.
Hero can't get that one to fall. Miracle Man, the pass to Turner. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. 8 points for him.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Pass to Hackett. Johnson, wide open, he fires. And again, it's the Heat missing. Miracle Man, the pass to Giannis. Yep, it counts.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Oh, good on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Hackett. They set the screen. Now Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Here's Ware. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. Ware's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And with that 3 ball, he puts a halt to the 12-point run by Milwaukee.
3 minutes gone now in the 3rd quarter. 2 minutes remaining in the 3rd. Giannis a screen on Hero. Loads it up for Giannis. And Antetokounmpo spins it in.
Making it look simple. The athleticism of Giannis on full display.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Pass to Ware. Now, here's Johnson. And the rejection by Giannis. It's Grimes on the wing. Here's Miracle Man, covered by Mitchell. Miracle Man, the pass to Turner. It's blocked. They retain possession. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Hero. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Hero, the bounce pass. Johnson outside. High post try, and Hero the bucket on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got assist number 5 here tonight. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. Here's Miracle Man. Good. He's now got 10 of 10 from the field.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Smith checked in for Miles Turner. Portis comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Rollins subbed in for Quentin Grimes. Norman Powell's checked in for the Heat. The Heat should... When you think about elite offensive players, Tim, what's one area that can really put them over the top and into a completely different category?
I think it's those guys that have a willingness to move without the basketball. If you have a willingness to run and cut and respace, it's going to create a lot of problems for a defense.
Has that even become more of a thing now as you watch these high-octane space and pace type offenses?
There is no question. It's become something that's a priority for teams now. And I also think the engine...
Wow, what a play!
Unbelievable!
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. To the paint, here's Jovic. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Here's Miracle Man. Up and in on the lane. Miracle Man's got 6 here in this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. Outside, Hero. Hero can't get that one to fall.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far. That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Miami's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Always going up for the alley-oop here.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, you have to love the execution, and you have to love